And welcome back to AllFreeCrochet.com. For more free patterns and ideas, please check out AllFreeCrochet.com. Got a brand new book out by Kristin Omdahl. Kristin is one of my most favorite designers. I totally want to meet her within my lifetime. On camera, from the videos that I've seen on YouTube, she is a lot of fun, and the correspondence between email between herself and I have just been a delight. I love her. She is so exciting. Her patterns are just so fabulous. And if you've been following me on Facebook, I used this book in the early fall of 2011, and I did a shawl out of this book, and it was just amazing. And then I even demonstrated it at a major festival of 30 to 40,000 people, and people loved it. Her patterns are just so fabulous to follow. So her new book that we have is Seamless Crochet, and what a wonderful book. And let's take a look further what's inside. Right on the top of this book, you're going to notice it's called Seamless Crochet for a reason, is that it's joining the motifs together as you go. So I've taught you how to do granny squares here online, and what I do is that I teach you to do 143, maybe 128, 50, 41, all of that jazz, and then we put it all together at the end. Kristin says, no thank you, no ma'am, and she likes to fasten as she goes. So in actual fact, she will go to a motif and then show you how to chain, and then start your next motif and actually join them together as you go. Inside this book, baby hat, blankets, scarves, shawls, bags, pillows, all really quite intricately done, just like you see here. So basically she starts off with a different idea and then she joins as she goes. And you know what? The reason why she's on my top 5 designer list is because she addresses everybody. For example, some people can only read patterns. They like to read all the written words and put it all together. Myself, I'm just not that visual. I like to actually see diagrams. And inside this book, let me just see if I can flip. Inside this book, she's got the diagrams on what it takes to actually put all this stuff together. And it's just that, for me, I really do need a visual roadmap. And for myself, I start questioning when I start reading patterns. And then, for example, you can just look at the photography inside this book and you start questioning, well, what's Kristin really saying here? And you can just like, yep, that's what she's saying. I can see the photograph. Oh, I see how that's put together. And that's one thing I really love about Kristin, is that she really does address everybody in her books. And the amount of time she spends on these books must be incredible. Even, for example, doing squares that you can actually do a hat with it. And the thing about it is that she goes beyond just the basics. She actually gets the motifs so that it looks really quite fashionable. If you're ever questioning anything, the first time I've ever seen it in a book, she might have had it out before, but it has an instructional DVD. And if you look at the back, she's got a DVD on the back. And so you can just plop that in your computer, your VCR, and voila, she gives you some assistance. If you know her from on camera, for the interviews that you see, she is really quite an amazing person. The correspondence back and forth between her and myself is pretty informal and just overall a lot of fun. So this is called Seamless Crochet, and it's out by Kristin Omdahl, and it is available now online for purchase, or you can probably find it in your quality bookstores. And it's a wonderful book, and it's just a fabulous book to add to your crochet book collection. Until next time, I'm your host, Mikey from AllFreeCrochet.com.